So welcome back to my channel. So in this video I will be considering the IPO of another blockbuster company that is actually coming with that is closing that is came with an IPO on 5th July. So the IPO I will be talking about is of Emcure Pharmaceuticals Ltd. So its IPO is actually open for subscription from July 3rd and will close for subscription on 5th July. So the allotment for this IPO is expected on 8th July and it will list in the exchanges on 10th July. So this is one of the leading pharmaceutical companies in India, and it is actually this company is based in Pune, and they are actually coming with a book build issue of 1952 crores. It comprises a fresh issue of 0.79 crores shares aggregating to 800 crores and offer for sale of the existing promoters of 1.14 crores aggregating to 1152 crores shares. So the price band is 960 to 1008 per share, and the IPO price date is from July 3rd to 5, and the lot size is 14 shares. And Kotak Mahindra Capital, Access Capital, and JP Morgan are the real managers for this issue, and the Jeffrey, the lead book running lead managers, and the link in time is the register for this issue. And the employees are actually offered a discount on 90 per share in the issue price, and the minimum amount for retail investors is 14,112 rupees. And regarding this company, this is an Indian pharmaceutical company and manufactures and globally markets a wide range of pharmaceutical products across different major therapeutic areas. So there are 13 domestic sales among pharmaceutical companies in India and the fourth in the market share in the covered markets. So it is a leading market pharmaceutical company in gynecology and HIV antiviral therapeutic areas for September 2023. In the 6 months, they have actually had their India business actually contributed 50 to 53% of the revenue in FY23 and financial year 2023. The domestic sales actually grew at a CAGR between 10.8% between September 2023, and they have employed 552 scientists and operated 5 research facilities in India, and they have filed over 1,800 documents globally, including 204 in European Union and 133 in Canada, and they got 201 granted patents, 33 pending patent applications, and submitted 102 drug master files. They have 13 manufacturing facilities in India, and they actually produce various pharmaceutical and biopharmaceutical products, including pills, injectables, liquids, complex ingredients such as chiral molecules, iron molecules, cytotoxic substance, etc. And they have a good marketing and distribution network in India with over 5,000 field personnel, and distribution network includes 5,000 stockists and different carry forward agents. And regarding the financial performance, they had a revenue of over 5,918 crores in FY22 with a net profit of 702 crores. But the net profit actually had a dip, but the increase with the increase in revenue increased to 6,031 crores in FY23, but the profit after tax decreased to 561 crores, possibly on account of higher expenses. And in FY24, the revenue increased to 6,715 crores and the profit after tax dipped to 572 crores. And the net worth is very strong at 2,952 crores and reserves at 2,772 crores. The total borrowing is 2,091 crores. So the post IPO, the EPS is expected to be around 27.95, around 28, and the price and multiples are expected to be around 36, which is reasonable as compared to the other listed players like Alchem Lab and Dr. Reddy's Laboratories and many other pharmaceutical companies that are listed. And the return on equity is 16.9%, the return on capital is 19.37%. And regarding the objects of the issue, the company proposed to utilize the receipts of the issue to repay the portion of the working borrowings of the company and for general corporate purposes. And regarding this issue, most brokers have a subscribe rating on this IPO. As many as 18 brokers have a subscribe rating on this IPO, which includes leading brokerages like Anand Rathi, BP Equities, Canara Bank Securities, Capital Market, Dilip Davda in the website Chitorga.com, GOG Securities, Master Mehta Equities, Nirmal Bank, etc., SBI Capital Markets, etc. And no brokers has even Capital Market, who actually have a neutral rating on many IPOs. They have a may apply a rating on this IPO. So this company, which is actually a leading pharmaceutical company, is expected to do well in future. And regarding the review by Dilip Davda and the website Chitorga.com, it mentioned that it's a R&D driven pharma company, engaged in the development, manufacturing, marketing, and broad range of pharma products. It posted continued growth in top line and bottom line for the reported periods. It posted a bottom line posted decline trends with higher provisions for interest and depreciation in the last 2 years. Based on the FY24 earnings issue appraised fairly priced, investors can park fund for the medium and long term rewards. That is mentioned in this website. So they have presence across 70 countries with a strong presence in India, Europe, and Canada. As mentioned, there is the 13th largest pharmaceutical company in the terms of domestic sales, and fourth largest in terms of covered markets. And the EPL business in India contribute 48% of the revenue, and their major therapeutic areas include gynecology, cardiovascular, vitamins, minerals, and nutrients, HIV, antivirus, blood-related oncology, etc. And they are focused towards pharmaceutical products used in chronic therapeutic areas. Chronic therapeutic areas used in the IPM are expected to register higher growth than acute therapeutic areas in the next 5 years, as per the CRISIL report. So they have around 11,146 permanent employees, including 25% on contractual basis, and some prominent investors like Namita some prominent investors are actually expected to sell their stake through this IPO. That includes founding promoters like Namita Vikas Thapar, who may sell around 1 lakh shares and raise around 128 crores from this Emcure Pharmaceuticals to offer for sale. And regarding the paid up capital after this issue, it will increase to around 189 crores. So, based on the upper band of price band, the company is looking to command a market cap of 19,060 crores. And the company is actually posted steady growth in bottom line, as mentioned earlier. And the issue appraised fairly priced as per the website chitoga.com. And they have mentioned Dr. Reddy's Laboratories, Cipla Limited, Alchem Lab, Torrent Pharma, Mankind Pharma as some other peers. So trading at different price and multiples. Dr. Reddy is the cheapest at 18 times. At Alchem Lab and others, Cipla are actually trading at around 28 to 30 times. And Mankind Pharma, About Labs are trading at much higher valuations, more than 40 times. And the track record, the merchant banker, they have actually handled. Then the conclusion is that they have a subscribe rating the IPO. Investor can actually park funds for the medium to long term reward. That's mentioned in the website chitoga.com. And regarding the review by other brokerages like Geojit Securities, they actually mentioned that they are a key player in the women's healthcare segment, and the Indian domestic formulation market is expected to grow at a CAGR of 9% between FY24 and FY29. And this company is actually have a strong focus in the women's healthcare market, and it's a market leader in gynecology therapeutic area with 13.53 market share. And the revenue they grow at a CAGR of 7% of FY2024. And they enter into markets agreement with Sanofi India to exclusively market and promote the cardiovascular products in India. And 6 of their brands are actually ranked among the top 300 selling brands in FY24 as per the report. And they have a debt to equity of 0.7 in FY24. By utilizing 600 crores in the IPO proceeds, they trying to reduce debt further. And they are actually backed by BC Investments, IBA affiliate of US-based private equity manager Ban Capital, which holds 9% equity in the company post IPO. So Ban Capital holds 9% of the equity post IPO. Also, that is very positive. And given the strong R&D expertise in different product segments and their strong focus on the women's healthcare market, and they actually have a subscribe rating with a medium to long term basis. And some risk also mentioned here, some of the peers also mentioned here. You can actually go through the report here. And the Canara Bank Security also have a report in the website chitoga.com. So they mentioned that the 30 largest in terms of domestic sales and the 4th largest in the covered markets. And they have reported good growth in revenues, and they have large variety of products, and financial is also mentioned here. And global markets, global pharmaceutical markets expected to grow with steady growth between 23 and 28, and the biopharmaceutical industry is expected to touch approximately 39.5% globally by 2028. And they are actually well placed to leverage position in the domestic market. And so they have a good relationship with global innovators, allow them to license new technology and products in India, and they have a differentiated product portfolio. and they are leader in gynecology therapeutic area. All these are mentioned here. You can actually go through the presentation here. So regarding the grey market premium, currently the company is currently having a grey market premium of based on it's on the issue 355 currently, 35 currently at the end of second day. So the issue is currently oversubscribed almost around 7 times in the overall. The QAB segment is oversubscribed 1.17 times at the end of second day. It will be oversubscribed many times the last day, more than 10 to 20 times. Retail segment is expected to oversubscribe at least 10-20 times in the last day. The Chennai segment is already oversubscribed 20 times. It is likely to be oversubscribed over 30-40 times. So we can actually expect a very good oversubscription figures for this IPO at the end of third day, and we can actually, based on that, the current market premium can actually increase to even 400 to 500 also, depending on the subscription figures on the last day. So we can actually expect a listing anywhere between 1400 to 500 in this IPO based on the current trends. And so I am planning to apply for this IPO based on the review by different brokers. So if you are also convinced about the future prospects of this company and you feel that we can actually get a good long-term returns, you can also consider investing. So I feel that this company can actually be a prospective candidate for multi-bag returns like Mankind Pharma, newly listed companies. If you are actually holding the stock for a 5 to 10 year basis, there is a good chance that this company can actually touch 2000 levels based on the possibility of increased revenues that is actually shown growth. It is shown growth in the last 3-4 years, so it is expected to show growth in future also.